Hi there, welcome to a new episode of An Ordinary Review with PJ. Do you like political thrillers? If you do, and that too on a true incident, I'm sure you will love the movie that I'm going to review today. Now, the movie is actually based on the Palestine-Israel conflict, which has been in play for more than 50 years now. Since the time Israel got independence in the 1940s, there have been multiple wars and skirmishes that have happened between Palestine and Israel. So much so that even recently, earlier this year, there was a flare-up of violence between Israel and Palestine in the occupied Gaza Strip and West Bank, and quite a few people died. So the conflict has its origins for tens of years, and this movie is actually based on an attempt that was made to try to bring peace between Palestine and Israel. So here's my review of the movie Oslo, which is actually on a Tony Award winning play by the same name, and it's actually on how Oslo Accords came into play to broker peace between Palestine and Israel. So here's a look at Oslo, which is available on Disney Hotstar. So the movie Oslo is about this secret attempt by a little known minister in the Norwegian External Affairs Ministry who actually with her husband attempts to set up a secret back channel meeting between Palestine Liberal Organization leaders and Israeli government officials to see if they can broker a peace deal. The movie stars Ruth Wilson and Andrew Scott in primary roles. They play the Norwegian couple who actually attempt to take up this risky mission to set up the meeting with the Palestine Liberal Organization and Israel. The movie is all about how this couple take a huge risk against the wishes of their government to start with and reach out to the Palestine Liberal Organization politicians, particularly the finance minister who is living in London, and he's living in London in exile, and the Israeli minister, to see if they can set up some back channel dialogue which can help to bring about peace. Now they want to do this mission in secrecy because they don't want the Americans to know about it. Their fear is if Americans come to know about it, they'll scuttle the deal. So it's all done in a very hush-hush way. The people are actually flown into Norway, and they are taken into a secluded place where they do the secret meetings. And the movie is all about how these secret meetings are arranged, what happens in the meetings, how negotiations happen, how the negotiations eventually lead up to the government, both between in the Israeli government as well as on the Palestine Liberal Organization, which was led by Yasser Arafat then, and how finally the deal is actually brokered. The beauty of the film is about the interaction that happens between the PLO leaders and the Israelis. Very interesting facets about how both these sides do not know each other. They haven't met each other ever, but they hate each other because they feel that each of them is trying to occupy their territory and unwilling to give it up. So when the first time they actually come over to meet and this meeting is set up, there is huge amount of nervousness on both sides because they don't know how they will react when they see each other, and how their first meeting takes place, and how at the end of it you may hate each other so much based on ideology or your nationalism, but when it comes to having dinner together, and which is arranged by the Norwegian couple for them to have dinner together, and how they actually start bonding as human beings, as friends. So very nice mix of human relations and human emotions come into play, where on one side you are a nationalist, you are a patriotic person, you actually hate the other side because you feel the other side is unfairly treating you, but on the other side, as a human being, you are bonding with the individual and trying to understand how why they are behaving the way they are behaving, and how they are trying to protect their own nationalism and ideology. Very interesting. The negotiation per se also is a very interesting facet of the movie. The way the negotiation happens, and they're tough negotiations. Neither side is willing to give in an inch to start with, but then how they actually work through the negotiation and come to a consensus is very, very beautifully crafted in the movie. There are some leadership lessons there about how leaders on both sides are willing to take the risk, provided they can build a trust amongst themselves, and willing to inch forward and try to broker a peace deal. So in the end, you get to realize that in spite of all the hatred and fight that goes on, I think inside, as a human being, you really want the conflict to go away and live in harmony. And how the leaders actually want to make it happen in spite of the hard stance that they had taken earlier. So that makes it very, very fascinating to watch as these negotiations go on, how these leaders actually come together to make it happen. In terms of performances, so Ruth Wilson and Andrew Scott are the Norwegian couple, and they are the primary, they play the primary role in arranging this meeting and orchestrating the entire accords. But they don't have a big, influence on the movie, I would say. They are kind of in the backdrop. The real performances come from the actors who are playing the Palestinian leaders and the leaders on the Israeli side. The interactions that they have within themselves, the nervousness that they show when they meet each other, the kind of bonhomie they try to establish when they live in this mansion together and have food together and drinks together and share jokes, is what makes it a fun watch. So I think the actors who play those roles, the characters, are much more interesting than Ruth Wilson and Andrew Scott. Overall, a very engrossing movie to watch, particularly to understand how political negotiations happen, how back channels work, and how the back channels actually end up influencing major decisions for the government. So I would recommend check it out. It's a really very intriguing watch. It's a political thriller. It's based on true incident of the Oslo Accords that happened in the 1990s. And if you like this kind of movies, then I'm sure you'll enjoy this movie. So the movie is Oslo. It's available on Disney Hotstar. Do go check it out. Thank you for watching my reviews. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Keep watching whatever you're watching. Keep enjoying. Do take care of yourselves. Till next time. Bye-bye.